64,000 is the median number of words per book. Average person reads about 200 words per minute. Simple math will tell us that is one book in 320 minutes. To accomplish this in 7 days, numbers say you would have to read for 45 minutes a day. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification button, like, comment, and share. Enjoy. Hello, and happy day. How does slowing down sound to you today? Would you like to reduce the noise for just a bit? Are you ready to make a choice and decide to listen? My name is Igor S.F. Walker. I'm here to remind people to slow down, to reduce the noise, to walk their lives into a natural flow. Welcome back to the Book of the Week series. Every week, as I read another amazing title, I share it with the world. And today we look at the mystery of the Anasazi civilization. Surprising evidence of spiritual and astronomical knowledge of the mysterious Anasazi civilization of the remote American canyons by Semir Osmanagic Ph.D. In this video, we will look at how did Anasazi come to have so much devotion to the sun and the moon that they did not hesitate to undertake the nearly impossible building feats, simply to be able to follow their movement and their positions in the heavens. Did the Anasazi know of a way to avoid the inevitable fate of the soul to be captured in the eagle's trap? Control of consciousness is the path to total freedom. That freedom is the gift of the eagle to man. In order to receive that gift, we have to have enough energy. We explore the knowledge and the wisdom, as well as the mystery of the ancient civilization together. So stick around until the end, and I will share with you a way to explore the mystery of yourself and your personality. How to find out why you do the things you do. What are the hidden motivators behind the scenes, these innate human needs that we are sometimes not even consciously aware of? The surface of Earth over the last 2 million years provides evidence of the occurrence of 18 ice ages, each lasting about 100,000 years. Between them, there were short periods of warming, which lasted no more than 12,000 years. Those were the times when new life cycles would begin. Life blossomed, the planet turned green, and the sound of various living beings could be heard most everywhere. We are now at the end of one such temporary warm period, which began 11,500 years ago. We are rapidly approaching another ice age. Climate changes will intensify. Cold regions will become even colder, warm regions even warmer. Another cycle will come to an end. The dominant civilization will come to an end, and it will take many generations before another cycle starts over from the beginning. Will our distant descendants know about us? Or will they think that they are the first intelligent civilization on Earth, just as we proudly imagine ourselves to be in our ignorance? Long before the arrival of the Spaniards, there existed a special phenomena of seers among the Anasazi. They were able to do amazing, incredible things, and they represented the last link of knowledge, which stretched back thousands of years to the time of the Maya and the Tolteca of Mexico. At some point, out of curiosity or hunger, the first Anasazi began to eat an energy-giving grass. When the grass caused strange effects. They began to investigate. The most important effect was that they discovered the existence of two worlds, two awarenesses. Our everyday material world of the senses, controlled by the right side of the brain, and an elevated consciousness above our five senses that the left brain, the left side, had access to. Later, they worked out techniques to be able to more easily reach the state of elevated consciousness. As a stimulus, they used the same grass, but it was enough to just inhale the smoke, and with meditation, they would reach a place where they could see. To see means to have access to knowledge of the past and of the future. With time, the number of seers had grown so much, as well as their obsession with what they had seen. They became very adept and could visit strange worlds, which would fill them with fear and reverence. But because of their obsession with seeing, they ceased to be wise and men of knowledge. Some of them avoided that fate. They were the great wise real men of knowledge. They managed to use seeing in a positive way and to transfer a positive influence to the members of their society. I'm sure that under their leadership, the population of entire cities moved into other worlds, never to again return. What was the force that could have driven Anasazi astronomers and superior seers to abandon the Chaco Canyon? And what did Mesa Verde Anasazi had to deal with, that they had to build not one, but thousands of structures within these inaccessible cliffs just to spend a rather short period of time there. And then unexpectedly and inexplicably to go off to some unknown place. Who were the Anasazi trying to protect themselves from, so that they had to build their settlements in these cliffs where no one but the birds had access to? The Anasazi have an explanation of the complex spiritual world around them. Three categories of spiritual beings. Number one, the souls of the dead, which are connected to the clouds. Because in communication with them, the Anasazi can provide for the coming of the rains. Number two, the Kachina, a name given to the spiritual beings which spiritualizes the forces of the nature and the cosmic bodies. And number three, the deities, which represent the strength of creation, the sun, life, the earth, power and subjugation, the serpent, and deterioration, death. Imagine if there were the connection of the knowledge of the European and the spiritual achievements of the cultures of the Central and South America. If this had happened 1,000 or even 500 years ago, the history of the world would have looked completely different. But instead of communication, we had the rule by the sword. Instead of cooperation, there was domination and subjugation. The mind of the white man was poisoned with a desire for power and creation of an enormous quantity of negative energy. On the other side, the pure thoughts and ancient prophecies of the American nations had not prepared them for conflict, but for cooperation. Anasazi were also a shining example, spread over 1,000 kilometers in hundreds of settlements and only several tens of thousands of people. Nonetheless, based on what they left behind, they can be called an advanced, peace-loving civilization. Their time on this planet was spent in harmony with nature. They left behind them an entire series of mysteries, their sudden and simultaneous appearance, and then in an enormous an inaccessible territory. They're building skills which cannot be explained from our technological angle. They're very advanced astronomical awareness without any instruments. Communication among themselves, which is evident from the style of their buildings and everyday life, and coordinated time of their departure. And finally, the simultaneous exodus of the Anasazi from all their settlements is perhaps the biggest mystery of all. The knowledge of the Anasazi we should rescue from oblivion, and we should listen to their message. And there you have it. Please, do help out. It is easy. Simply like this video so more people can enjoy it. Share it too and spread the word. Leave a comment and share your thoughts. Subscribe to my channel and stay up to date. And the link to this book is in the description below, so buy it and read. Never stop learning, especially learning about yourself and nature. So, gift yourself by taking the free human needs test on my website and find out what actually motivates you, what innate human need is driving all of your decisions and all of your behavior. If you feel you are ready to improve your self-awareness, your social awareness, self-management, and relationship management even further, do check out my Master of Life Awareness program. The links are in the description below. Thank you. Love and respect.